New England Patriots fall to 6-5 as they get beat by the Minnesota Vikings at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota by a score of 26-33 on national television, NBC, the national broadcasting company. Oh my God, on Thanksgiving night. This is crazy, man. Mac Jones had a tremendous game, but that defense could not hold Justin Jefferson or Adam Thielen away from scoring points. They did a good job holding Dalvin Cook, but that's how it was. I couldn't believe it, man. Welcome back to the Patriot Dreams television network. It's your man, Patriot Dreams, or T-Johnny. TJ, my nickname. TJ is my nickname, just so y'all know. It is what it is. Welcome back for another episode of Patriot Rundown Weekly. This is week 13. Oh, man. This is crazy, man. I can't believe this, man. I'm just in shock right now. And this is the first loss that the Patriots have to swallow against the Vikings since 22 years ago. That's crazy. I'll just say that. You have one more NFC opponent, which is going to be the Cardinals after this game against the Bills. So the Patriots right now this season are 0-2 against NFC opponents. This is crazy. I'll be joined soon by Janet Dendy, JD Dendy in the place to be on the other side. But we're going to run down this next game here. The Patriots, week 13 on Thursday Night Football, takes us back to Gillette Stadium as Mac Jones faces off against Josh Allen, another quarterback who is going to have a lot of weapons on his team. Just like last week against the Vikings, you have a good defense, you have a good offense. Same situation here this week against the Bills. Look, for the Patriots, they're going to have to get a win here because in their division, I think they're in last place right now in their division, which is not a good situation. You got the Miami Dolphins in first place, 8-3. The Buffalo Bills in second place, 8-3. The New York Jets, 7-4. So look, a lot can happen here. We just have to see how things are going to unveil. You know, can the Patriots rise to the occasion to get that W against the Bills? It can be done. But again, you're going to have to get, you know, all the pressure on Josh Allen. This is a big dude. Like, he's 6 foot. He's like a Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson kind of player, which he's not going to take a sack sitting down. You have to really get him in the pocket and really, you know, pressure him to make sure he doesn't hit his wide receivers, Stephon Diggs and Gabriel Davis. So we just have to see. Alright, everybody, let's get through the starting lineups here in a moment. This is going to be a pretty crazy game for week 13. I'm pretty sure. We're just going to have to really wait and see what's going to happen this week. I mean, this is a throwback game, as y'all know. This is the second game with the throwbacks. I got my Cam Newton throwback ready. Throwback hat. The first game they ever done with it was the Lions. They defeated them 29-0. That's crazy, man. Let's see if we can do it again here. Alright, everybody. Let's get through the starting lineups here. Okay. Josh Allen is your quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. Running backs, you got James Cook. Reggie Gillum's your fullback. Naeem Hines, Tawan Jones, and Devin Singletary. Alright. Wide receivers, you got Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs, Isaiah McKenzie, and Khalil Shakir. Your tight ends for the team is Dawson Knox, Quinn Morris, and Tommy Sweeney. Defensively, you got Carlos Bansham, AJ Espinosa, Daquan Jones, Shaq Lawson, Ed Oliver, Jordan Phillips. They're going to have to sack up Mac Jones in the pocket, make him pressure a lot to not make it be big. Linebackers, Tremaine Edmonds, Matt Milano, Von Miller. I'm not sure if he's going to play this game. He was dealing with an injury, so we have to see if he plays. But they're going to have to sack up Mac Jones in the pocket. Secondary, you got Teron Johnson, Jordan Poyer, Tre'Davious White. Micah Hyde is actually on IR, so that's kind of a good day for the Patriots, but still, they got a good secondary. They're going to have to intercept the ball from Mac Jones' wide receivers. Special teams. Tyler Bass is the kicker. Reed Ferguson's the long snapper. Sam Martin's the punter. Alright, let's get to the Patriots here as I pull up their roster. Alright. Quarterback is Mac Jones for the Patriots. Running backs, Damian Harris, Kevin Harris, Ramondre Stevenson, Pierre Strong Jr. Wide receivers, Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, Devontae Parker, Tyquan Thornton, Riley Rebb, alongside a special teamer Matthew Slater. Tight ends, Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith. Defensively, Carl Davis, Daniel Aluke, Devon Gottschalk, Lawrence Guy, DeVarcus Mitchell, Sam Robinson, and Deatrice Rice Jr. They're going to have to sack up Josh Allen in the pocket. Linebackers, Jerron Bentley, Alphonse Jennings, Matthew Judon, Raquan McMillan, Josh Uche, Mac Wilson. They're going to have to sack up Josh Allen in the pocket, make it hard for him to throw. You already know. Secondary, Miles Bryant, Kyle Duggar, Jack Jones, Jonathan Jones, Marcus Jones, Devin McCourty, Jalen Mills, JaVale Peppers, Adrian Phillips. They're going to have to intercept the ball from Josh Allen's wide receivers. Special teams, Joe Cardonis, the long snapper, Nick Folks, the kicker, Michael Pilates, the punter, still filling in for Jake Bailey, who's on IR. The final score on this game come Thursday night. Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit, Kaylee Hartong with the call on Prime Video. I say the Patriots win this by a score of 35-29. I'll say the Buffalo Bills put up a lot of points, but I think the Patriots will get the rise of this. They need to win this game because, look, you got 6 games, I think, left in the season. I think 6. You have to get this win. You need this win in order to get the playoffs. I mean, you're wearing the throwback uniforms. You got to get that W. I'm just saying. I'll be right back on the Patriot Dreams Television Network alongside Janet Denny. I'll be right back in a moment. Man, this has been a crazy time for the Patriots to lose a game against the Vikings. A tough team. I thought the Patriots were going to get it. Welcome back to the Patriot Dreams Television Network. Tijani and Janet back with you. You already know my name is Patriot Dreams, but I just said my real name, but it's okay. Janet, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Now, week number 13 starts with TNF Thursday Night Football back at Gillette Stadium for the Patriots as they wear the throwback uniforms as I have on.
Oh, I love the throwback uniforms.
I know. This is going to be our first time seeing Mac Jones in a throwback uniform since the first time he was injured. Bailey Zappi had to fill in his place. Look, this week is going to be a challenge for the Patriots. I mean, what did you think about the last game before we get to this week? Any thoughts?
Actually, I'm not mad at the Patriots for it. We had a fairly good offensive showing. Mac Jones did great. Over 380 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interception. Well, anyway, he had a good game. Our offensive line did a lot better.
Yeah.
But Minnesota great on defense. But either way, it showed that Mac Jones, when he has time to throw, he can do it.
I think it just comes down to execution, basically, because of the fact that, you could blame the Patriots offense, not the offense, but the defense for their mistake because, again, Justin Jefferson was a tough guy to really put pressure on. Same thing with Adam Thielen. I mean, you brought Dalvin Cook. You stopped him for mad yards, yes, but not the wide receivers.
Right.
And this week it's going to happen again because of the fact that you got to go face off against Josh Allen, which, again, he has Nyheim Hines, the ex-Cole. You have Devin Singletary, and then Josh Allen's like a backup running back if needed.
Yeah, he is. He's tough.
Look, my thoughts about Josh Allen is this is a Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes 2.0 in one person. If you could compare their game a little bit.
He is. He's the total package. He can run and throw. And he's very strong, too, so.
And guys, like I said at the top of the open before Janet and myself got on here, Josh Allen is an arsenal that is a force to be reckoned with. He has an arsenal, and the Patriots know that. It's just how do you beat a guy like Josh Allen on Thursday Night Football, which Al Michaels, Kurt Perstreet, Kaylee Hartung will have the call for this one on Prime Video. What are the keys to a win here?
You got to pressure Josh Allen. He's playing with a sore elbow, and you can tell he's limited in practice. So they got to hit in as much as they can, especially in that first half. They need to contain Diggs. That will be harder. Also, I'm sure they'll be back by Thursday, but to note, 8 of their starters have been sick and have missed 2 practices so far on the Bills. So
Von Miller.
That might play a factor.
Von Miller is one of those players. Von Miller might not be able to make the trip to New England. We have to see. He might not make it.
He's out, according to his head coach. Von Miller is out for the Patriots game.
So that will help the Patriots in the pressure a little bit at the time. But that doesn't mean the other defense can get them. But still. Mac is really going to have to play another good game here. Could we see Kendrick Bourne? Could we see Tyquan Thornton being used? He cannot just use Myers all throughout.
No, he's going to have to use Kendrick Bourne. Devontae Parker was a good target for him also against Minnesota. He could use Parker more, I would hope.
Tyquan
Thornton, he's always good. He missed a couple of things in the Minnesota game, but I would still give it a shot. He's fast, which we need.
Yeah, and in the running back situation, we should get Damian Harris back, hopefully in full strength.
I don't know. He did not practice today.
That's a question mark because if he's not there, it's going to be Ramondre Stevenson. Could we see Pierre Strong Jr. and Kevin Harris in this game?
I would like it if we saw one of them because Ramondre can't do everything, but
I get where Bill's coming from.
Just never wants to play him.
No, Coach Belichick, being the greatest coach of all time, he does not accept fumbles. And I think that's one thing that he tries to really stress to these rookie running backs. Because if you fumble, you're going to be on the bench. And I think Bill wants them to learn and watch Ramondre Stevenson. I think he's going to wait until Stevenson gets hurt and then put one of them in throughout.
I wish he wouldn't do that.
Nah, I don't think he would, but I'm just saying.
It seems like it. Oh, we get David Andrews back too. He was cleared to play.
So that will help Mac Jones out a little bit. Look, again, another good thing is Micah Hyde's on injured reserve for the Bills. I just checked. That does help the Patriots in some way, but you still have Jordan Poyer down there. That is going to be that elusive secondary in coverage.
He's one of the ones that missed 2 practices with some illness.
We have to see who's going to be there. We're going to have to see.
He'll probably be back, but
We're going to have to see what happens. The Patriots have a skeleton, not a Patriots, but the Bills have a skeleton crew if these players don't come back, and that might be a problem for the Bills if it comes back to haunt them because you don't have all your players on the roster right now.
Yep.
So we just have to see what happens with Mac Jones at this point. What is the final score on this game Thursday night? Do you think the Patriots can pull the W?
I do. I think it's gonna be very close.
It's gonna be a tough situation. I hope the Patriots can really get the dub. You said you think they will?
I do. I've got it 27-24 Patriots, but we'll see.
I think when I said my thing, I said 29-35.
Okay. Well, I think the Patriots can pull this one out.
It's just Josh Allen's probably gonna have a lot of. He doesn't really do a lot of mistakes or interceptions. It's just the execution.
Yep. We have to hit him a lot early. Hurry him, pressure, sacks, all of it.
6 weeks left in the season for the Patriots. After this game, it will be 5. The Patriots are 6-5. They're last in the division, which is not a good thing. But with this win, if they get it, that will move them up a bit, at least to get to the top of the division. They have to do it soon because, again, like I keep saying, once week 16, 17, and 18 come around, those are for playoff berths and seeding. And we're on almost going to be on week 14. So again, the Patriots might have 2 more weeks here to really make a statement here to see what their fate will be. We're just going to have to wait.
If they beat the Bills, that will be a statement.
We're going to have to wait and see. For Janet, JD Dendy, I'm TJ, better known as Patriot Dreams. We will see you guys next week. Hopefully everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. This is the throwback game. Let's see if we can get it. Go Pats. We'll see you guys next week.